If you want to drop everything and backpack around Europe, do it. If you want to move to LA to be in the movie industry, go for it. Start up that business, take risks. You're young. So everyone's heard it. Graduate high school, go to college, get a job, start a family, and so on and so on. But I'm here to tell you it's okay to have a different plan. Hi, my name's Anna, and yep, you heard it. I'm not going to college, and here's why. Personally, I made the decision to not attend college after high school. And now, disclaimer before I say any more, for some people, yes, having a 4-year degree is the best thing for them, and that's the right path for them, and that's okay. If that is your path, then that's great for you. Just because you don't go to college doesn't mean you aren't educated and that you don't think education is important. Reason number 1 is student loans. They're crazy high. Crazy high. If you don't know what you want to do in life, that's okay. You can take the time to figure that out, whether it's a gap year traveling or even a gap year just working and saving money. Just figuring out whatever you want to do with the rest of your life versus going and spending a ton of money to get a degree you may never use. Also, let's not forget, college will always be there. In 10 years from now, you can go to college. In 1 year from now, you can go to college. It will be there in the future if you change your mind. You can save up before you go so you're not in a bunch of student debt. You're only young once, so you gotta live it up, you know? Basically, not going to college right after high school, it just gives you some time to figure yourself out, to grow on your own, experience life, and just figure out what you want to do with your life. Because let's be honest, you're pretty much 17, almost 18 when you graduate high school. We don't know what we want to do with our lives. We have no idea, most of us. That's normal. You don't have to know exactly what you want to do. Take that time to figure it out. I don't know. I just wish that it wasn't so frowned upon. Oh, you're not going to college. You're not going to be successful in life. Just people who have negative opinions on that. I just wish everybody could be happy for each other. Like, if you're going to college, good for you. If you're not, good for you. Either way, you both have the opportunity to be successful. And you will be. Number 2, not all jobs require a college degree. For example, a cosmetologist, an esthetician, a welder, a flight attendant. There's a lot of jobs out there that don't require a degree. So for me personally, my top 3 interests since I've been little has been makeup, beauty of any kind, esthetician, skincare, and then also filming and editing and just business in general. Myself, when I was little, I'd always be creating businesses. With my best friend when I was little, we had a little hair bow, duct tape bow selling business. Just any way I could, I loved selling things and being business-like. Being a little business lady. But I had a duct tape bow business, I had a t-shirt selling business. Any way I could, I always loved to put my creative touch into a business. With all these other career options, that's the beautiful thing about specialty schools. They don't require a college degree. You go to that school for your specific interests. So let's talk just a few examples of some jobs that don't require a college degree. I just have my notes down here if I'm looking down. The annual wage for an air traffic control person is $125,000. These are all going to be annual wages too. So an athletic trainer is $47,000. Broadcast technician, $40,000. Computer programmer, $84,000. Dental hygienist, $74,000. Fashion designer, $72,000. A financial manager, $127,000. HR manager, $113,000. These are just like the median wage. That is not the limit. Some people make much more. The mindset around if you don't go to college, you won't be successful and you won't have a high-paying job isn't true, because there are other jobs out there that don't require a degree. A few more examples: enlisting in the military or starting your own business. College, in that case, may actually end up wasting money and time that you could be putting into your business. The education you get from starting a business is incredible. Learning from experience and falling forward from your mistakes. Fall forward from your mistakes is the biggest lesson. So in business, something doesn't work. Oh, I won't do that next time. I'll make it better. And then you just keep improving yourself. And that's how you learn. That is such a huge education, is learning from your mistakes. Not all jobs do require a degree. And now, yes, some do, like a doctor or things like that. Then yeah, college is good for you. But once again, I'm just talking about that college isn't the only option and that it's okay to take a different path. Number 3, online resources. Okay, all I'm saying is YouTube could literally be named YouTubeversity at this point. You can learn everything on YouTube. There's classes. I've learned pretty much how to edit completely by YouTube, but I have never taken one class in school on editing. YouTube-aversity! YouTube-aversity! It flows too. Oh, I attend YouTube-aversity. How technology is nowadays is incredible, and you have all the resources in your hands at all times. You have years of experience of people blogging and just everything and putting their advice out there. And podcasts, there's so much out there to help you learn. Just because you don't attend college does not mean you aren't educated. So I am personally choosing not to go to college, but that is not me sitting here saying, I'm gonna stop educating myself and stop growing as a person. I'm gonna keep learning and growing from my own resources that I have right here. And vice versa, if you go to college, that isn't a one-way ticket to a super successful job. It's all about the hard work you put into it and the drive you have within to be successful. Just because someone attends 4 years, graduates college with a diploma, does not mean that they're going to be at some super high paying job. Please remember, just because you don't attend college, that does not mean that you are educated. And you should always be growing and expanding yourself, whether you're in school or not. Number 4, college in the school environment isn't for everyone. Oh, growing up, I would cry so much being like, I don't want to go to school. School ruined my mental health. School, hello, mental health, no longer there. I still remember, I have the text screenshot on my phone, but I sent my mom the first day of freshman year of high school. I said, I don't want to be here. Everyone's so much bigger and scarier, and I just want to go home. I mean, obviously I got used to it as I grew up, but I was so scared freshman year. I mean, everybody is, that's normal, but the school environment is not made for everyone. I always felt as a kid that school was almost, I don't want to say a waste of my time because I don't want to sound like that, because education is super important. I will say that a billion times. But during school, for me personally, we didn't do things half of the time, more than half of the time. I'd just be staring at a wall, waiting for the clock to ring so I could leave. And maybe that's not everybody's school experience, but for me personally, I felt like so much time was wasted and that I could be doing so much more productive things outside of school. And if the school environment is for you, and that's amazing, then you go to college and you have fun. I just have to keep putting that out there. This is not for everyone. This is for those who don't feel like college is the right path for them. Okay, not gonna lie though, school and college, just the areas, they can be toxic. People can be so toxic. Always prioritize your mental health because that is ultimately so important, and you're not going to thrive or do well in anything else if your mental health isn't there. Especially if you're a creatively driven person like me, all I could think about was, ooh, I want to work on that, or I want to do this way. The whole school environment of sit down, read this, take a test, oh, forget about that, now we're on to the next test, just doesn't work for me. So basically what I'm trying to say is, don't go and drop a ton of money just because you feel compelled to go to college, just because that's what everybody says to you. Because there is another option, there is another path that you can take, and it's perfectly normal and okay for you to take a different path in life. So many people have told me, oh, I think you should go to college, it's just the safer bet, so you have a degree to back up on if you fail, whatever. I'm like, girl, why are you going in with the impression that I'm going to fail? Don't go in with the impression that I'm gonna fail. Like, I'm going to do amazing. If anything, those haters that tell you that you're doing the wrong thing or don't believe in you, they should be just more motivation to go out there and crush it and prove them wrong. I believe in absolutely every single person out there can fulfill all of your dreams. Truly, there's nothing stopping you or holding you back. Don't let others' opinions hold you back from doing what truly is right for you. Always do what is right for you. Not your mom, not your dad, not your brother or your sister, not your best friend, not your dog. Do what is best for you. Always do what's best for you, because at the end of the day, you have you. And you want to be happy on the inside. Not going to a job every day that you're just going to so you can pay off your college debt when you didn't even want to go in the first place. I just want everyone to know you can take different paths. You can take different paths. You don't have to do the same thing as your best friend, your boyfriend. You don't have to do, you can do whatever you want and you can be successful. For anybody who needed to hear this and just know that your path is perfectly fine. Everybody is going to do things differently and it's okay. And don't feel societal pressure to follow the crowd and go to college. If you know that that's not what is best for you, or even what's not best for you at that moment and you might want to try college in a few years, I just want everyone to follow your dreams and do whatever your heart desires. We're just all here living life and you might as well do what makes you the most happy because why wouldn't you? That's my little spiel for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. So thank you so much for watching the video. Bye!